Hello, Lockport Township High School District 205 parents and guardians. My name is Bob McBride, Superintendent of Lockport Township High School. It's been a difficult week, a disrespectful week, a vulgar week, an angry week, a frustrating week, a threatening week, a divisive week, a challenging week. But it's also been a week where here at Lockport Township High School, students have gone about what they do every day. We're sending a student who is successful in chess to the IHSA chess state tournament. We celebrated all week a two-time LTHS cheer championship at the state level. That's just another week in many ways in the life of a large public high school. I certainly recognize that last Friday, upon a court ruling in Sangamon County, Illinois, a seam of emotions, a split of emotions burst open. Perhaps the emotional dam of 2 years of dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. Throughout the pandemic, our Board of Education has been committed to in-person learning and doing so with safety in mind, learning in mind, equity in mind, flexibility in mind, communication in mind, and a commitment to local control. We believe that decisions are best made right here at the local level with your elected board members. It's been difficult when the state and courts and different agencies jump in, interrupt, send us in different directions. One consequence of last Friday's court ruling is that we are now operating under our return to school plan that we approved on August 2nd, 2021. That plan keyed all of our decisions to the health of our students and our community. It identified key health metrics that would determine what type of COVID-19 mitigations we would use here in school, and we would ask your sons and daughters to follow. On Wednesday of this week, I asked you to complete a survey, and we had over 1,300 responses very quickly. There were two things that you indicated. First, you indicated that the most important metrics to you health-wise are the actual cases that students and staff have right here in our buildings of COVID-19. What's that level? You also indicated that the positivity rate in the community, that matters to you as well. For 2 weeks now, under our plan, we are in moderate. And what a moderate level of transmission means, that we are ready to go mask optional. And we will go mask optional on Monday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. The survey also revealed something very important. You are very divided, terribly divided. And I believe, and I would like to appeal to you on behalf of our students, we have to heal that division. Regardless of what side of this debate you are on, I want to read you some comments from the survey that everyone agreed on. Everyone felt were important. Once masks are optional, please be respectful to the students and staff that may continue to wear their masks because of underlying health conditions. Parents and guardians need to be conscious about sending their children to school sick when they know they have symptoms and illnesses. Regardless of what happens, we need to be an example of kindness to our children. Bring back healthy lunches. Who doesn't want that? And quarantine process. I'm happy that the quarantine process has changed. You all agreed on those comments. We have to restore civility. I've learned in 33 years of public education that children are watching, and they watch the adults for the cues of how to make decisions, express their thoughts, and carry themselves in this world. A school cannot function with disrespect and incivility. It just can't. So I am appealing to you to use this weekend to restore that in your home, to have a message to your children that regardless of what choices other children or teachers are making, to treat others with kindness, with respect, and with a respect for their freedom to make their choice. I also would like to appeal to you about health. We have always in public schools wanted to ensure and worked hard to ensure the health of our students. We have done work in my 33-year career to eliminate measles, mumps, rubella, MRSA, norovirus, H1N1 from the school because we don't want our students to be unhealthy or to be sick, but also a sick student is not a student who can attend school. So as we enter into a masking optional phase, I do have to remind you that it is a tool among many mitigations, masking, physical distancing, sanitation, ventilation, that we will use as appropriate. If our health conditions change under our board's plan, we might have to bring masks back to be responsive to that. But of course, we hope we are on a trajectory now to full health, closer to normal, and closer to putting the COVID-19 pandemic behind us, emotionally, physically, and mentally as well. It's been a very, very tough time. This video will also be accompanied by an email that will have additional material for you. I want to thank you for your patience and for your time. It's the one thing that our Board of Education has asked of you this week as we sorted out the very complex terrain of this pandemic. And again, please share with your children your family's value on respect, dignity, and kindness. It is the only way that a community can restore itself and children can go to a place called school. Thank you so much and have a great weekend.